I'm Kim Goodwin. I am the writer and director of Yeshua, the Yeshua production. The name Yeshua means Jesus in Hebrew, and we're excited to bring something to you that you've never seen before. It's about Yeshua, Jesus, in his village, growing up as a young child in Jerusalem, in Bethlehem, in Nazareth. So it tells his whole life from when he's born, and we're going through when he is baptized. So this is basically a Christmas story, letting us all kind of get a look and insight into who Yeshua was as a young boy with his family and his friends, learning about the Torah, which is the Old Testament of the Bible. So this is how he was raised. This is the way that he learned the Word of God. So we are excited to bring this production to you in December. So tickets are available now, and you can get those via Eventbrite or reaching out to any of our cast members who will be coming forward soon with their own videos and messages about why they want to be a part of this production. So we're excited, and we're looking forward to you all spending the night with us and the day with us, December 7th and 8th, learning more about who Yeshua was as a young boy. I created Yeshua because I wanted people to imagine with me who Yeshua might have been as a young boy and how his life was, the experiences that he had as a child with his family, with his brothers and his sister. So I wanted to bring something that I never even knew happened because it's not necessarily in the Bible, but I know we can all imagine because we all were young children. We all had a family. We've all grown up with siblings and cousins. And the same goes with Yeshua. So I wanted for everybody to get an insight on maybe how that looked and make it more practical and relative to each of us. I'm encouraged that Yeshua was able to sustain who he was in a world that was sinful. Even though he never sinned, he was able to show who he was, truly who he was, all the time, every day, morning, noon, and night. He was Yeshua. He was Jesus. So he didn't hide who he was. He was always who he was. So that encourages me to be who I am, truly who I am every day, morning, day, and night. That I can be a true follower of Christ and love God even in my own state of who I am. I want the audience to leave after viewing and experiencing Yeshua. I want them to leave with a greater sense of relationship to who he is. I want us to be able to see him in a way that is relative to who we are and where we've been and some of our experiences in our lives. So I think that this play will give us a greater sense of him as a person. This is him not as just about the faces that you see on stage. It's about how you um, see yourself in those places, those positions, as a Virgin Mary, as a mother of a 12-year-old Yeshua, as the father of a son who is the Son of God, as brothers and sisters of this child who has the greatest purpose on earth to achieve. And I want everybody to put themselves in that position to be a part of their family, to be a part of his life, and make it something personal, and not just see the people on stage, but see themselves after this production is over and know that he died for them. His life was for you who sit in those seats watching this show, and know that it's all about edifying him and glorifying him and bringing us closer to who he is. Want to write this production, it goes to Jesus in the temple when he was 12 years old. And at that time, um, his parents were looking for him and yelling for Yeshua all over because they had left him for 3 days and they had traveled and left their son. And when they find him, he is in the temple with lawyers and doctors and the greatest philosophers that you could find, and he's teaching them at 12 years old. And that impacted me because at the end of that whole experience, he's told to go and humble himself and submit himself to his parents at that moment. And that lets you know that at that 12-year-old stage, he was God himself. And he had to humble himself as God and submit to people who knew not half or ounce of what he knows as the living son of the Holy One. So how do you do that? And that sparked in me that we need to humble ourselves